welcome. I'm Anthony Hudson. There's much on the line in today's match between the Demons and the Cats. One side is in the top four, while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. And out they come, led by their skipper. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Thanks, Hutto. It's a hard choice. Both teams will be confident. Both teams expect to play finals and will be highly motivated. So, you can obviously mount a case for either side. This should be a cracking contest.
Thanks for that, Harf. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. The umpire holds the footy aloft. Edwards wins the first tap. Watson dishes it off. Freeman lays it off. Set sail for home, and he is delivered.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Demons have opened their account. Brereton showing his skills. He's under close attention. Freeman, solid tackle.
Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Boyd doesn't often waste it. He's generally a good kick. That might attract a pack. Waterman is hard to beat one-on-one. This deserves a goal. Langdon on a lead. That's not his best effort.
Missed the target by a long way.
Goes laterally. McRae has found some space. Manages to find a teammate. His field kicking is normally first rate. Sees something he likes. He's set upon. They'll need to be more careful than that. Normally delivers. And inside 50 goes begging. Searching kick. Not good off the boot. Nitschke. He's got support. Closed him down. Great tackling technique there. The two big men do battle. Got to get rid of it. Edwards under pressure. Watson stripped of the footy. Nelson is calm in a crisis. You can't question his commitment.
He'd like to have that one back.
The Cats might be able to start something. Lewis working hard and being rewarded. Nelson, clever kick. Ronk wins the contest hands down. Ignoring the corridor for now. Langdon. Can he find a teammate? Good thinking and good execution too. Lewis. He's been busy so far. That's a strong mark.
Straight in front, should not miss.
No problems there.
They keep moving the ball quickly. There'll be plenty more where that came from.
Good match so far. Brereton wins the tap. Ronk, Langdon couldn't find a way through. It's a hot footy. Probing ball. Ma, that's a big play.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough?
He could have a bag in the offing if the delivery continues to be that good.
The Cats in front now. Edwards with a deft tap. They're going hammer and tong. He's caught. Farms it out. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Brereton. Langdon takes the hand pass. Can he hit a target? Bentley loves these situations. The Cats showing some good signs early. Porter wins a hard ball. It's a tough game. They've bottled it up. Edwards looking for territory. Backs himself in.
A little overzealous there, and they'll get out of trouble.
And they're away. Quality delivery by foot. Burgoyne. He's so good in close. This is promising. Freeman. In the middle. It's no place for the faint-hearted. No Pryor, and we'll have a ball up. Brereton punches it out of the ruck. Crocker. The midfield battle's so important. Lewis. Stevens throws it on the boot. Thumped away. Waterman lurking menacingly. Marr. Touch and go.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Nitschke to bring it back in. Honours the lead. No easy exit.
Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
They've got them on the overlap. The kick was centimetre perfect.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
These defenders might be in for a long day if their midfield doesn't start working harder.
The Cats have well and truly got the jump now. Brereton wins the hit out. Crocker needing support. Good handball. What's he got on offer? McRae. The Demons haven't been inside 50 for a while. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. He's gone!
Tries to take him on and loses.
The Cats are bringing great energy. White, that's good work rate. He might have thought about the corridor. Stevens. They're playing with purpose and poise. Turned over on centre wing. McRae. Freeman. Can he be the fire starter? Sinnott gets to it first. Sees something he likes. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Boyd. Sweeping handball. Langdon. He's stopped in his tracks. Waterman. That's a bruising tackle.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
He doesn't waste many. Watson. Puts his teammate under the pump. Steele. Edwards. Takes the logical option. Ineffective disposal. Crocker affects the turnover. He's suddenly a popular man. The Cats have got out of the blocks well. Their confidence will be high as they head to their huddle. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Cats knew the importance of getting off to a good start today, and they've certainly done that. Their challenge will be replicating that intensity and focus for the next 3 quarters. Being able to do it for 4 quarters is easier said than done, but the best teams pride themselves on it.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, the big men fly. Ronk crosses the paint. Waterman marks inside 50 and can have a shot. Good-looking kick.
This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
The Cats have denied them the corridor. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Useful hand pass. Kicks to space. He's run into trouble. The umpire will have it. Brereton got his palm to it. Langdon. Burgoyne desperate to win it back. Edwards running in support. Good build-up. That's come off the side of the boot.
He completely miscued that.
The Cats are playing some great footy. He's hit up the lead. Bit of a nothing kick. It's a dreadful mistake. Crocker saves the day. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Sinos receives a neat pass at halfback. The Cats look well drilled. Waterman in the clear on centre wing. Picking their way through. Boyd. You can see their confidence growing. Good hands. That'll work. He just keeps racking up disposals. Freeman takes an excellent grab. That's a legal disposal, isn't it?
How'd he get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
What a game he's having. Crocker had his name written all over it. The Cats are red hot at the moment. Lace out. Great footy. Grant gets to the drop and they'll get the goal in the end.
Forwards dream of these shots.
Goes for the check side. Yes, that is so skillful.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Cats have opened up a break. Edwards wins it out of the centre. Freeman got the handball away. Watson goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Boyd heads wide with the kick in. Good work rate. A chance to clear now. Ronk got to the right position and hung on. Their ball movement has been impressive. Step ladder time. Edwards. They're moving the footy quickly. Leaves it behind. Clean pickup. Cops some unwanted attention. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? He's everywhere at the moment. Brereton read it well and claims the mark. Bentley, Stevens, the Cats playing like winners. Porter marks. That's hard to stop.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Cats with 5 on the bounce and playing irresistible footy. Punch clear. They have a good understanding, those two. Now it's someone else's problem. Nitschke. It's a desperate tackle. Steele. They've worked it well. He's missed.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Boyd heads wide with the kick in. Sinos with a chance to run. Handball off was good.
That's been deemed insufficient intent and fair enough too. He'll surely go back and slot this.
Heads for the pocket. They desperately need this. Luck's a fortune. It'll be a goal anyway.
He couldn't miss from there, surely.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Demons haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Edwards palms it down. Out of the congestion. Watson. He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
The ball's been living at one end. Sinos has found some space. That's not clever at all. That is very charitable. Out wide with the kick. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. He hasn't kicked it very well. Edwards will save his teammates' blushes. Kicking for his first. Let's call it a pass. It's a goal.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Demons will not go away. Brereton showing his skills. Lewis. Bentley commands the footy. That's not going to work. Stevens takes the mark and can extend the margin. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
This will be a great goal if he can kick it.
Snap around the body. It's there.
They want to get it in his hands as much as they can with finishing like that.
The Cats have responded to the challenge. Brereton with the tap. Lewis, can they find a late goal? That's an impressive mark. The distance is the only problem. It's dropped short, but it matters not.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
It's there!
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Demons are really flat. They need to energise quickly. Brereton with a deft tap. Lewis, is anyone home? And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Edwards, delightfully done. That's sloppy play. The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Demons have looked good in patches, but they need to maintain focus and intensity for longer. They're not out of this by any means. They're just struggling to put it all together and pose that consistent threat, which is required if you're going to knock off this team.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz. Edwards wins it down. He's under close attention. Crocker turns it over in the middle. Freeman into the action again already. Had some assistance. Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. Rucks go at it. Crocker. Langdon navigated the traffic. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. He'll work all day. Edwards gets his kick despite the heat. I've liked his game today. They need to hit the scoreboard here. That's great footy.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Penetrating ball.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
Goes wide with the kick. Lewis needs to be quick. Can they get something going? Turned over on centre wing. Incisive handball. McRae heads for full forward. Steele. They've worked it well.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Boyd tasked with the kicking. Oh, that is a contender for mark of the round. By hand, misses the target, and it's out of play.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Cats have made some mistakes, but they haven't been deterred. They just keep creating opportunities.
Crocker, Langdon, Lewis. Should have done better. Bentley. Towards half forward with the kick. This is good ball movement. What a hand pass. Stevens. Can he impose himself on the match? That passage of play promised more. They'll be disappointed. That's skillful. Quality delivery by foot. He's got an option in the centre square. Edwards working hard and presenting well. Good kick. The Cats forcing them out wide. Edwards. Looking to peg one back. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Some indirect ball movement here. The kick was centimetre perfect. Kicks to centre wing. And that's a letdown. Can they keep the footy this time? Feeds it out. McRae. Kicks inside the forward 50. Punched away. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Cats are playing great footy, and I can't see any reason why they can't go on to win this.
The two big men do battle. Langdon. They've given it back. Into the pocket he goes. Knew the tackle was coming. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Who can get the clearance? The distance is the only problem. It's a goal.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
The Demons having a good patch. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Edwards under pressure. Watson, Nitschke getting their handball game going. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Closed him down. That's almost worth a kick. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Who's front and centre? Stevens couldn't get an effective disposal. The Demons have won it back. He's besieged. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Big clearance to win here. Langdon, Crocker, Lewis. It's a tough game. That's a give-up. He's stopped in his tracks. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Brereton palms it down. Look at him go. McRae, clever handball. Edwards, Burgoyne.
There can be no complaints about that free kick.
He hasn't been himself today. On centre wing, Brereton gets in the way. Langdon. White, stripped of it. Can they catch them out on the turnover? He shut him down. Waterman takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
If you turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Cats have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Brereton had his measure today. Crocker. The kick was misdirected. They might be caught out on the turnover. Ronk. Who's at home? No one can mark. He didn't break stride. That's a quality hand pass. Edwards. Grant threw himself at it. The Demons under great pressure. Langdon runs onto it. Ronk.
And finally over the line.
Nitschke to bring it in. Honours the lead. They'll contest in the centre square. Boyd takes an excellent grab. Looking for two in a row. Edwards. It's a hot footy. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Brereton wins it. Crocker. Langdon knew where the help was. Ronk collects the half volley. The Cats moving the ball well towards the goal mouth. That's a strong mark.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
What a game he's having. He's drilled his fourth.
The Cats are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Demons are in danger of being run over. Brereton wins it out of the centre. He ran into a brick wall. 3/4 time and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going? Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Cats might have a dilemma at some point. It's certainly a viable tactic to slow the game down and look to possess the footy at certain points in a match. But I'm not generally a believer that your mindset should change based on the time remaining in the match. I reckon keep doing what's got you in a position of strength.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Brereton is giving him a bath. Crocker. Waterman read it well and claims the mark. They can smell victory. He's normally better than that. That's a bit of a waste. Edwards, terrific forward pressure. This might just snuff them out. Punched away. Grant, it's there!
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Cats have got it on their terms. Good ruck work. Edwards leading from the front. Freeman, he'll be sore in the morning. That was a poor hand pass. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. He might have done better. Nitschke, it's a desperate tackle. Just had to get it out. Edwards. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
Probably a case of too little too late, but this isn't beyond the realms of possibility.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. The big men fly. Edwards, he's wrapped up. Gives the handball away. McRae in the right spot. Watson. How will the umpire see this? He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Edwards looking for territory. Desperate defence. Watson, Nitschke met solidly. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Edwards wins the tap, fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. That could prove costly. That's poor play. Ronk, the Cats can build something here. Thought his way through it. Ma, good vision there. Lewis kicks to half forward. And inside 50 goes begging. Slick hands. Burgoyne. Watson. Some people can't kick that far. He's off target.
A goal there would have caused a few palpitations.
Boyd heads wide with... kick in. Sinot works hard to present. Good thinking and good execution too. Manages to find a teammate. That's an aggressive handball. Boyd. The kick is precise. Well done. The Cats looking ominous. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Stevens has a way of drawing the footy. Kicking for his first. The Demons have got lucky there. The clock is the enemy now. Ronk, that might have been dropping the ball. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. It's a goal!
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Demons look at breaking point. Edwards punches it out of the ruck. Solid tackle. Manages to get off a handball. He's under close attention. Was that a throw?
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Freeman. Boyd. He's run into trouble. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Brereton with a deft tap. Edwards. Terrific tackle. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
The Demons have done well to stabilise, but at some point they need to apply some scoreboard pressure.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Brereton, the winner there. Lewis, Langdon. The Cats are good with their hands. White, what can he do with it? Ronk gets the kick away. No wonder coaches go grey. Uses the non-preferred. That's well played. McRae can run and carry. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Grant has found some space. He's had little impact so far. Ma had it and lost it. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? It's a goal!
Well, if it wasn't over before, it is now.
The Cats are really taking it to them today. Punch clear. Edwards. Good use of hands. Freeman. He's got it!
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Demons will take a few positives from this, even if they don't get the points. Brereton palms it down. That's a bruising tackle. Edwards, Watson. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Nitschke, he's already got one. Now he's got two.
All of a sudden, we've got a pretty important centre clearance coming up.
The Demons are not gone yet. Brereton wins the hit out. Langdon, well done, great commitment. They've put themselves under pressure. Watson doing the grunt work. Good luck catching him. Kicks it goal, and it's there. Here they come.
You just wonder where this was earlier in the match. They're finishing very strongly indeed.
The Demons will not lie down. Edwards showing his skills. Good tackle. Watson.
I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one.
It's a poor kick. Sinos tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Edwards receives a clever hand pass.
Accuracy in front of goal is so important, particularly in a close game.
Back into play. Sinos can keep it moving. What can they generate? Quality delivery by foot. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Boyd. Sinos. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in. Brereton wins the hit out. That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told. Sinos. Edwards accepted the invitation. He shoots at goal. How's the kick? No good.
You wonder where this attacking play was earlier in the game.
Boyd to bring it in. What can they muster from the back half? They're moving the footy well here. They'll bide their time. The Demons guarding the corridor. He's hit up the lead. Lewis in some space on the wing. It's amounted to nothing. Watson had to get it out. Steele keeps it low. This is good ball movement. Well played. His vision was excellent. The Demons finishing strongly. He's missed it.
They're doing plenty right, just not putting it on the scoreboard.
Boyd heads wide with the kick in. The Cats have been given a scare, but they've emerged triumphant. The premiership points are theirs. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, thanks for your company. We'll catch you again soon.